Good morning, happy Saturday. It's still dark out, the sun hasn't come out, but I haven't been able to sleep. And so I've just gotten back up and instead of laying there for hours like I do a lot of times, sometimes we just can't sleep. Our mind just is full of things, busy. So what do? I try to just rest. Sometimes I get up and I have tea. Other times I'll just lay there and I try to sleep, but your mind just, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to decide what to do sometimes. Get up and do a meditation, watch some TV. Anyway, a lot of times things are distracting us and we don't know what to do. And this version of me at times is just worried and scared about what's coming on, what's going on in our life. Worried about children, what's happening in their lives. Worried about our future. And I know a lot of people are going through things, their families going through things, parents are aging. And, it's natural. I know it's natural that we all go through that, our own health as we're aging. We are wondering about what we should be doing, how we should be handling situations. And we know that we should be doing more for ourselves. We know that we should be healthier. We know that we should be eating better. We should be exercising more. And so it's just a matter of deciding what we're going to do. It's a matter of being more disciplined. And many of us aren't. Many of us have bad habits that we just haven't been going for our walks. We haven't been eating properly, and a lot of it is because of this silly situation. We're stuck at home, we're isolated, we've never had those good habits in the first place, so it's hard just to start. And so it's scary. It's scary, right? Because we can see we've been putting on the weight. We can see that things haven't changed, and other people are doing the same thing, and so we maybe think, well, this is past too, and we'll get back to our regular routine. But what do we do in the meantime? It's going to be harder to lose this weight. It's going to be harder once we've got those the way that we've been living to change it again, because you get set in your ways sometimes, right? And so what is it that we're going to do today to make our life better? What is it going to be that I do today to help my future self? What are you going to do today that's going to help you in the future? This thermostat of life, it goes up and down in our minds, in our hearts, in our lives, and we have to set the dial. We have to decide what it is that we need to do. We need to have a plan, or we'll plan to fail, right? Just like we do with anything else. We plan our finances, we plan our day, we plan our work, right? What we need to do. We need to plan our health too. We need to plan what we need to do. So today, take a moment. Think about what you have done in the last month. What have you done in the last year? What have you done in the last 5 years? If you look at that, if you could put it on a chart and see what's worked for you and what hasn't worked for you, you'd see a line, you'd see a graph, you'd see the ups and downs, and you'd see the peaks and valleys in your life likely match up to when you did or didn't do what you need to do. So where are you in that? Are you in a peak right now, or are you in a valley? What is it that you're doing right now that's positive, that's good for you? What is it that you're doing that you know that you need to work on? I'm the type of person, I don't need a lot of sleep. I can sleep in 4 hours and I'm fine. I've always been like that. So then I just need to do something positive with the rest of those hours. And a lot of that is journaling, writing, being creative. I love working on the computer. And now that I'm starting with a podcast, I can do this. And I'm very spontaneous, so I don't get out my mic and sit in front of my computer and get out my the other equipment. I'm just sitting here with my phone in my hand. And then later on I have to work on the computer and I adjust the sound and I work on everything else if it needs to be adjusted, the bass, the volume and everything, right? So it's a good thing we have these little phones that we can just sit and talk to ourselves. All these little tools we have now, it's amazing, really. If we could have used that and had that years ago, right? It's funny how life keeps changing and evolving and expanding, right? Our world, our universe, it's just getting bigger and bigger. And things I know now, a lot of the things that I've just been teaching myself, my grandkids will likely know one another, or if they don't already, right? 15-year-olds have likely learned already in school how to make podcasts, how to make websites. The free versions. They know how to access the pictures and add all the special effects and filters, and they're going to be geniuses. It's funny, I had a hard time typing when I was a kid in high school when I started with typing, because it's a brand new skill that you're learning, right? And so when you're first learning how to do something, it is hard. It's very hard. Unless you're very good at it, and then it's easy, right? But it was something that it took a while for me to get to remember the keyboard, and that's your memory, right? So with the younger ones, it's easier to pick up these new skills. So what is it you're doing today that'll help your future self? And no matter where you are on that peak or your valley, you can get out of it. You can get over that. You get out of the valley and over the peak, and you decide where you want to go and what it is you want to do with your life. Have a wonderful day. Take care of you. Enjoy your weekend. Take care of you. This is Kalina with Women's GPS, listening to our internal GPS. We are sabotage warrior. We are a healing daughter. We are strong enough, capable. We are a bright, shining star. And together we shine brighter. Take care of you. Enjoy being you. Trust you. Love you. Thank you for listening and being part of my community. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Good morning. Happy Saturday.